resolve this privately, both with my brother and with my father.
Hold on to your seats, because Prince Harry has done it again. In a shocking move, the Duke of Sussex has pulled back the curtain on his mother's extraordinary life and the secrets buried within the royal family. Diana's story has captivated the world for decades, but Harry's revelations bring a whole new dimension to her legacy. What could he possibly have said to shake the palace walls? Let's dive into the story that everyone is talking about. To truly understand Diana's journey, we need to start at the beginning. Born on July 1st, 1961, Diana Frances Spencer entered the world with a destiny intertwined with royalty. Her family, the Spencers, had deep ties to the British aristocracy and even royalty itself. They lived on the sprawling estate of Park House, nestled on Queen Elizabeth II's Sandringham property. But life behind the grandeur wasn't as picture-perfect as it seemed. Before Diana's birth, her family suffered a devastating loss: a baby boy who would have been the long-awaited male heir. Although Diana's arrival was celebrated, the unspoken longing for a son cast a shadow over her childhood. The weight of that unfulfilled expectation stayed with her, shaping her in ways she would only come to understand much later. At just 6 years old, Diana's world was turned upside down. Her parents' tumultuous marriage ended in a bitter divorce, leaving scars on the young girl's heart. A nasty custody battle ensued, with her father eventually gaining custody of Diana and her siblings. Though she remained at the family's estate, the emotional wounds ran deep. Diana's early life was a masterclass in resilience, a quality she would carry into her role as the people's princess. Fast forward to 1977, and Diana's connection to Prince Charles began in a way no one could have predicted. At the time, Diana, then a shy teenager, was barely a blip on the royal radar. But 3 years later, everything changed. By 1980, Charles and Sarah's romance had fizzled, and Diana had blossomed into a poised young woman. When she caught Charles's eye, their whirlwind romance began. However,
resolve this
their relationship
privately,
wasn't quite
both with
the
my
fairy
brother
tale
and with my
hope imagined.
father.
Hold on to your Charles was under
because
immense
Prince
pressure
Harry
to
has
marry
done it again and
In a
produce an
shocking
heir.
move, Diana
The Duke of
seemed like
Sussex
the
has
perfect
pulled
candidate.
back the curtain
on
on
his
his
mother's
beautiful
extraordinary
and
life
aristocratic.
and the secrets
But beneath
buried
the
within
polished
royal
exterior,
family.
Diana
Diana's
had her
story has
doubts.
captivated
On
the
the
world
eve
for
of their
decades.
weddings,
She
but
discovered
Harry's
his revelations
devastating
bring a
secret.
whole new dimension.
Charles
to
had
her
commissioned
legacy.
a bracelet
What could he
for his
possibly
former
have
flame,
said to shake
Camilla
the palace
Parker
walls?
Bowles.
The
Let's dive
betrayal
into the
cut
story
deep
that
but
everyone
Diana
is talking
pushed
about.
forward to truly
Determined to
understand
fulfill her
Diana's
royal
journey.
duties.
We need to
Their
start at the
1981
beginning.
wedding
Born
was
on
a
July
spectacle
1st,
for the ages.
1961, watched by an estimated
Diana
750
Frances Spencer
million
entered the
people
world with a
worldwide.
destiny
Diana's
intertwined with
iconic
royalty.
ivory gown,
Her family,
and
the
25-foot
Spencers,
train,
had deep ties
cemented
to the
her
British
status
aristocracy
as a royal
and
icon.
even royalty
Yet behind the
itself.
scenes, they
The
lived
cracks
on the
in their
sprawling
relationship
estate
were
of
already
Park House,
showing.
nestled
Charles's
on Queen
infamous
Elizabeth
comments
II's
during their
Sandringham
engagement
property.
interview.
But life
Whatever
behind the
in love
grandeur
means
wasn't as
hinted at a lack of
picture-perfect as it
emotional
seemed.
connection that would
Before
haunt their
Diana's
marriage.
birth. Her
As the
family
Princess
suffered
of
a
Wales,
devastating loss.
Diana became
a
an
baby
international
boy
sensation
who would have been the
Her
long-awaited
genuine
male
warmth
heir.
and compassion
Although Diana's
won
arrival
over
was
hearts
celebrated
wherever she
the
went.
unspoken
From
longing
visiting
for a
AIDS
son
patients
cast a
to
shadow
comforting sick
over her
children,
childhood.
Diana's
the weight
ability
of that
to connect with
unfulfilled
people
expectations
was
stayed with
unparalleled.
her.
But her
Shaping
rising
in
star
ways she
came
would
at a
only
cost.
come to
The
understand
media's
much
obsession
later.
with her every
At just
move
6 years
created
old,
an intense pressure
Diana's
that
world
few
was
could
turned
endure.
upside down.
While the world
her parents'
adored
tumultuous
Diana,
marriage
her marriage
ended
to
in a
Charles
bitter
deteriorated
divorce,
behind
leaving
closed
scars
doors.
on the young girl's
The
heart.
presence of Camilla
A nasty
in their
custody
lives
battle
added
ensued.
fuel to the fire.
With her father eventually
Diana's
gaining
now
custody of
famous
Diana
remark,
and
there
her
were
siblings.
3 of us in this marriage.
Though she
so was
remained
a
at the
bit
family's
crowded,
estate,
exposed
the
the emotional
emotional
turmoil
wounds
she
ran deep.
faced.
Diana's
Despite the
early
facade
life
of
was a
royal perfection,
masterclass in
Diana's
resilience,
life was
a
anything
quality
but.
she
For
would
Harry,
carry into her role
watching his mother
as the people's
endure these
princess.
struggles
Fast
left
forward to
an indelible
1977.
mark. In his recent
And Diana's
revelations,
connection to
he
Prince
described
Charles
Diana
began
as both a
in a
hero
way no
and a
one
victim
could have predicted.
A woman who
At the
refused
time,
to conform
Diana,
to the
then a
institution's
shy
rigid
teenager,
expectations,
was barely
but
a
paid
blip
the
on the
ultimate
royal
price
radar.
for her independence.
But 3 years
Her
later,
vulnerability
everything
and
changed.
strength
By
inspired
1980,
Harry to forge his
Charles
own
and
path,
Sarah's romance had
one that
fizzled,
often
and
clashed
Diana
with
had
royal
blossomed
tradition.
into a poised
Diana's
young
tragic
woman.
death in
When she caught Charles's
1997
eye,
shattered the
their
world.
whirlwind romance
For Harry,
began. Just 12 years old
resolve
at the
this
time,
privately,
the loss was
both with my brother
earth-shattering.
and with my father.
Walking
onto
behind
your
his
seats
mother's coffin
because
during
Prince
her
Harry
funeral,
has done it again.
with millions
In a
watching,
shocking move,
became a
the Duke of
defining
Sussex
moment
has
of his
pulled
young
back
life.
the curtain on
Harry
his
later
mother's
revealed the
extraordinary
emotional
life
toll of that
and the
day,
secrets buried
saying it was a
within the royal
grief
family.
too immense.
Diana's story
for a
has
child to
captivated
bear.
the world for
In his recent
decades.
bombshell interview,
But Harry's
Harry
revelations
didn't
bring
hold
a
back.
whole new dimension.
He criticized
to
the
her legacy.
relentless media
What could he
intrusion
possibly
that
have
plagued
said to
Diana's
shake the
life
palace
and
walls?
questioned the role
Let's
of the
dive into the
paparazzi
story
in her
that
fatal car
everyone is
crash.
talking about.
Harry's anger
truly
wasn't just
understand
directed at
Diana's
the press,
journey,
but
we
also
need to start
at
at
the
the
royal
beginning.
institution itself.
Born on July 1st,
He accused the monarchy of failing to protect Diana Frances
and
Spencer
later
entered the
his
world
own
with a
family.
destiny
Harry's
intertwined
decision
with
to step
royalty.
back from royal
Her
duties
family
was
the
deeply
Spencers
rooted
had
in his
deep
desire
ties
to
to the
avoid
British
history
aristocracy
repeating
and
itself.
even royalty itself.
He spoke candidly
They
about his
lived on the
fears for
sprawling
Meghan
estate
and
in
their
Park
children,
House,
drawing
nestled on
parallels
Queen
between
Elizabeth
their
II's
treatment
standard
by the
property.
media and
But
Diana's
life behind the
experience.
grandeur wasn't
For Harry,
as picture perfect
stepping
as it
away
seemed.
wasn't abandoning
Before
his
Diana's
royal
birth.
heritage.
Her
It
family
was a way to
suffered
preserve his
devastating
family's
loss.
well-being.
A baby
But
boy
Harry's
who would have been
revelations
the
go
long-awaited
beyond
male heir.
personal grievances.
Although Diana's arrival
They
was
challenged the
celebrated,
very foundation
the
of
unspoken
monarchy
longing for a
by
son
exposing
cast a
its
shadow
flaws
over
and
childhood.
failures.
The weight
Harry
of
has
that
ignited a global
unfulfilled
conversation about the
expectation
balance
stayed with
between
her,
tradition,
shaping her in
duty,
ways
and
she would
humanity
only come
within
to
the royal
understand
family.
much later.
Diana's
At
legacy,
just 6 years
he
old,
argued,
Diana's
isn't just
world
about her
was turned
compassion
upside
and
down.
charisma.
Her parents'
It's also a
tumultuous marriage
cautionary
ended
tale
in a
about the
bitter
dangers
divorce,
of an institution
leaving scars on
resistant
the
to
young
change.
girl's heart. As
A
we look
nasty
back on
custody
Diana's
battle ensued.
extraordinary life,
With her father
it's clear that her
eventually gaining
impact
custody of
reaches
Diana
far beyond her
and her
time.
siblings, as
Though
Princess
she
of
remained at the
Wales.
family's
She
estate,
redefined what
the
it meant to be
emotional
royal,
wounds ran deep.
prioritizing
Diana's
authenticity
early life
over
was a
protocol.
masterclass.
Her
in
ability to
resilience,
connect with ordinary
a quality
people remains
she would carry into her
unparalleled
role,
as
and
the
her
people's
influence can be
princess.
seen in
Fast
Harry
forward
and
to
William's efforts to
1977,
carry forward her
and
legacy.
Diana's connection to
So,
Prince Charles
what do
began
Harry's
in a way
revelations
no
mean
one
for
could have
Diana's
predicted.
story?
At
They
the
add
time,
new layers
Diana,
of complexity
then a shy
to an
teenager,
already
was barely
extraordinary
a
narrative.
blip on the royal
Diana
radar.
wasn't just a
But
victim
3
of
years later,
circumstance.
everything
She was a
changed.
trailblazer
By
who dared to
1980,
challenge the status
Charles
quo.
and Sarah's romance
Harry's
had
decision
fizzled,
to share his
and
perspective
Diana had
ensures
blossomed
that her
into a
legacy
poised young
will
woman.
continue to
When she
evolve,
caught Charles's eye,
sparking
their
conversations
whirlwind
about the
romance
future
began.
of the monarchy. And now, we turn the question to you. How do you see Diana's legacy in light of Harry's revelations? Are these bombshells a step toward accountability? Or do they further complicate the royal family's already fragile image? Let us know in the comments below, and don't miss our next video for even more untold royal secrets. The story isn't over yet, it's only just beginning.